Good evening, everybody. This is Fortune Gentleman 24 here. Hope everybody's doing well. Today, I thought we'd try something a little bit different. Something a little bit new. I got asked by someone if I could do something like this, and I said, let's do it. We haven't really decided to talk about the girls as much, so I'm inside the database, and I'm going to tell you a little tiny bit of information that might be kind of interesting for you guys to know about them. Since, some people out there don't actually understand the game since they can't really understand Japanese, so I think it might be a little bit interesting to give them a little backstory on these ladies. So, first up is the Star Maiden Aries. Coincidentally, Eri. Alright. So, where to begin with her? Well, first off, she was an orphan. She was an orphan and she was picked up by the church. So she literally owes her life to the church and actually found a way to repay them. What did she do? She becomes a teacher. She teaches kids about the way of religion, God, and a whole bunch of other fancy. Now, something about her that the church does not know, nobody else knows, but only her, and me, and soon to be you. She has a very interesting fetish. A very interesting one. Not the type of fetish that seems kinky and bad. I'm talking about the fetish that revolves around having a weapon fetish. Now, what is a weapon fetish? A weapon fetish for her is being able to collect. She collects weapons. She enjoys the weapons. But she has never once ever wielded one. Except for a household knife that was left to her by her mother. Her mother gave her a kitchen knife that she keeps with her that started the whole weapon fetish. And yes, I do know, part of you who are going to be watching this, you're going to be thinking, half of these things seem ridiculous, but they do make sense. They do. Because literally, they make sense towards the ending of the game. If you're okay with spoilers, she literally wants to be a wife and actually cook for a husband. So, where do you think the whole kitchen knife is gonna come from? Exactly. Now, we got the Star Maiden Tauros, or Tara, whichever one you prefer to actually call her. Now, Tara, she's an energetic and adorable, but also idiotic, little tiny tomboy who delivers mail. She was an orphan. Sad to say, her parents did die, so she was left alone to be raised by two elder couples. Two elderly people. Grandma and Grandpa. Who also had the business of running a mail shop. So, she got into it. The one thing about delivering mail, she believes that letters carry the feelings of those who write them. Any letters that she picks up, that is a love letter, a certain note, she believes that each of these letters have the true feelings of what's inside of them. And hope that the person that she gives them to will enjoy them as well. Though, the only downside I see about that is, What's gonna happen if it's a hate letter? That's the one thing that comes to mind. Literally. Next is the Star Maiden Gemini, Lilith and Lily. Two split personalities since she was born, sharing one body. But each of them has their own different appearance that corresponds to their outfit. Lilith, sweet, kind, an airhead, a very accurate fortune teller, very gentle and nice. Lily, mischievous, rude, anger, likes to mess with people on their fortune tellings and give them incorrect tellings. Their personalities, ever since she was born, have always had a weird switch that will go off, corresponding to either a very emotional thing happening to them, or getting struck in the head. Getting struck in the head. That's one way to change, but we do know that the twins do care for one another. They both want to be sure that both of them are happy, and also want to be sure that they both find their true love one day. That's all they care about, and want to find true happiness. Though, I will say this, and I'm going to be a complete bastard for saying this, but if you think about it, just try to think about it. Gemini is two girls. Probably a lot of you already know where I'm going with this. Probably a lot of you. Now imagine, two separate personalities. One not knowing or doing what the other is doing. So in this case, if the main character wanted to do some freaky jumping with one of them, would the other one feel it, or would the other one have its own emotional time with it? And I'm pretty sure a lot of you are probably banging your heads now, aren't you? Don't judge, you also thought it too. Now for the Star Maiden Cancer, Ruka. She is the Temple Maiden, but she acts cold towards everyone. But she will warm up to people that she actually do care for enough. Now, the only reason why it does take her time to get close to somebody is she's actually stopping herself from doing it. Being the maiden of a temple, she has gained the ability known as Tsuyoki, which has the ability that allows her to read others' feelings when they have bodily contact. If she shakes your hand or touches one of your fingers, she will immediately be able to tell how you're really feeling. She can tell when somebody's lying. She can tell when somebody's afraid, scared. She dislikes lies. She can clearly see through any lie. And this is the reason why she avoids talking with anybody or ever trying to get close to somebody. Though, there is an exception for this. The main character and his cousin are immune to this. So, with the help, she might be able to overcome her fear and be able to actually trust people, which also leads in the fact that yes, she was an orphan, but her dream is that she actually wants to run an orphanage. One day, she does want to run an orphanage, which does go to the point of one little girl that does come along. Why? Well, this little girl has a problem, and she wants Ruka to solve it. The only thing is, Ruka believes her, and she doesn't know if she's lying or telling the truth. So we shall see what happens with her. Pretty soon, we will find out the outcome that actually awaits us when we actually see how Ruka can actually handle dealing with truths and lies. Possibility to be able to tell a truth is a truth and a lie is actually the truth, but in a lying fashion, so to speak. Star Maiden Leo. Femurate F. Calling you F. Now her backstory is pretty simple. Very simple. She's a rich heiress. You want more? She's a rich heiress. Her parents are never home, so she has to deal with all the problems that go through it. Succeeding in the family business, going to wealthy society, politics, and the like. Dealing with certain bursts of outrage due to the fact that, like, her servants are not doing what she wants. Is there more that I can add to this bitch? I could say one thing. She has a very, 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 very bad weakness. What is her weakness? Yeah, that's me slapping my knee. Sorry. I don't know if I can actually say this correctly, but she is like a... She is actually a... like a Mashugana? No, not Mashugana. It's like, it's another word. It's another M word. But basically, instead of acting passive like she normally is, if she is given, like, commands, rules that break her down, she will blush and actually get hot for it. So in this case, if she was literally in front of you and you told her to, like, stop being an outrageous bitch, something like that, she'd be blushing, she'd be, I guess, in turn moaning. I guess. I don't know what easier way to actually put it, but that's basically the best way I could put it. No. Go app. Thank you. I gotta get through this. Hang on, give me 1 second. Take a drink. Okay. Star Maiden Virgo Myra. I suck at these names. We all know who she is. She's the main character's childhood friend and cousin, who also got dragged into this reality with him. But what we do not know about her is she is like every single type of anime's bitch. She is the school idol. And you know what she does to our main character? She treats him like shit and actively avoids all contact with him. Why? Because she doesn't want her image ruined. by a loser like him. Which actually does fucking suck. You would really not freaking see that from her. You look at her, you think she looks nice. You do. But underneath that shallow, evil Faturg, she's a bitch. You now know why I hate her. You know why. And to top it all off, the main character does like her. But here's the reason for this. When they were little, she promised that she would marry him. He remembered. What happens? She forgot. She's brushing it off and literally saying that she has never once made a promise like that to him at all. Childhood friends now became enemies. This is how life works, main character. Drop the bitch. And now you know exactly why I hate her so much. 'Cause she sucks. A lot. Okay, but enough of that. Let's go on to the next girl. Star Maiden Libra. Miri. I believe that's how you actually say her name correctly. She's a genius. Genius girl who knows how to make magical inventions. And she dedicates her life to research and technology. She does have a job making different types of contraptions for people in the town, but she does have a tendency to not do one thing correctly. She does not listen to complaints. If a person brings a complaint about one of her inventions that's not doing well, she will literally brush it off and not care. She believes that her contraptions are built correctly, they are fine, and the only reason why they're not working is because the person who used it messed up. She has a cold demeanor at the start. But there is a very dark secret about her. A dark secret that she has pushed away. She wants to be able to do it, but she cannot bring herself to let it out. Never once has she ever gotten to feel the power of love. She has no idea what it means to be loved or to love somebody, due to the fact that she's put all of her life into research and technology. She does not know the feeling of love. She has tried to understand it, but the basic concept of it is too hard for her. Even if she is a genius, the idea of trying to find love is something that she cannot comprehend all that well. So you kind of see why Libra is a very well-known character in this game, and that's why a lot of people like her. But there's a girl out there that a lot of people like more. And you can kind of take a guess why. Star Maiden Scorpio. Heroine. The nurse / doctor that works and takes care of all the residents who go to the school. Now, Tyrion, there's something about her that actually she likes about the main character. The main character resembles her little brother. She did have a little brother when she was little. The only downside is she was an orphan with him. Their parents died in the slums, and, well, she had to live and protect her little brother from all the black doctors. Now let me phrase something. Black doctor in this thing is basically another way of saying the black market. Okay? I'm not trying to basically say they're trying to get away from Africans or whatnot. I'm just saying that now so that way people understand it, so do not get confused, okay? During the years of protecting her little brother, her anger did get the best of her. And, well, during the one time that she got into one major fight while protecting her brother, she got a flu. But she did not want to go and get it examined and get fixed. So what does her brother do? Her little brother goes and examines her and tries to find a way to cure her. He cures her. She's all better. The only downside is the brother catches the cold. And he dies afterwards. So, due to the years that have happened, Rion actually took on her little brother's wish. Her little brother's wish was to actually be the best doctor and build a hospital in the slums to help protect people. Now that her little brother is gone, she has taken it on herself to become a doctor, get money, make a hospital, and take care of each and every single person that she can find in the slum to be able to get her dream realized and make her little brother proud. You can see why the hell I love this chick. You can see why. It's not just because of the red hair, the tattoo on the bosom, and those large honkin' milkers. It's that very, very sexy determination. That determination that she has where she wants to protect her little brother's dream. She knows that he's gone. She knows that he is gone, but she wants to make sure that it comes to reality. Now that is Sister of the Year. But it's time to move to my favorite little cutie. The Star Maiden Sagittarius, Sue. Oh, she's so adorable. And you might like her more. Here's a little something about her. She's a quiet girl who lives by herself and loves animals. She literally just loves animals. She takes care of a lot of them on a farm and wants to become a vet. She wants to become a veterinarian. She loves animal ears and tails. And she literally occasionally dresses up as a necomat. She literally occasionally dresses up as a neko. But all the good things set aside, her parents did die when she was young as a result of a monster attacking them in a dungeon. Now, this is a spoiler, and I don't care if I spoil this for anybody, because it should be very obvious. It should be. When Sue... Well, actually, later this goes for every single one of the girls in this game. When the Star Maiden falls in love with you, they actually want to be with you. For Sue, when she falls in love with the main character, she is literally telling him every time that she gets, she does not want him to go into the dungeons anymore. She wants him to stop. Why? She is worried that he will die and never come back. She's lost her parents. She lost the puppy that she was taking care of. She does not want to lose a love interest that she fell in love with. Sue is the main girl in this game who is literally the biggest sweetheart in this game. She cares for life. She cares for animals. And she cares for every living being out there. She wants to be sure that life can live normally. And now we come to some other sexual needs. The Star Maiden Capricorn, Farron. Hey, I actually got her name right, Farron. Now, stuff we don't know about her. She's a traveling dancer who set off from her plain old village and travels across the world. She works at bars, besides being older and insisting on referring to herself as One-san. She actually acts like a kid. In short, she's kind of like a... what would be the best way to put it? She's like... I guess she's like Serena from Conception 2. In any case, if you want to think about it like that. Like, she's a kid, but she actually wants to be treated like an adult. She wants people to know, like, I'm not a kid. I am a full-grown woman. I have these. I have a great mind with great ideas. I can mix beer. I can mix drinks. I know how to dance. And I have these pair of bosoms. Which she does, as you're gonna see. So let's get a little deeper inside of her, shall we? Like this. On the outside, she acts cheerful and social. But she actually doesn't have a single friend, and has a very hard time trying to get close to anyone. She also never had the courage to write letters home because she kinda... She doesn't really like her old place, so she kind of blew off trying to write back to them. But her true dream is she wants to find a place to call her home. Even though she travels the world, dancing, working at bars, she just wants to find a place of acceptance. That's all she really wants. She wants to know if there's a place out there that can accept her. And also, I just figured out something very, 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 very important about Capricorn right now. I know why her glove is like that. Take a look at her hand. Right there. That thing's attached to the glove. I figured it out. You're not using defying gravity. You're not using glue. You do not have metal inside your tit. You go, Capricorn. Only 2 girls left. If you've been paying attention. We've saved all the best 2 for last. Down. Down. Thank you. Alright, let's get to it. Star Maiden Aquarius. Name? Colette. A cheerful, optimistic girl who runs her very own bakery that used to be her grandpa's. Her dream is to make bread that could cause people to feel happy rather than delicious. A little story about her grandpa. He was a very phenomenal baker with a recipe collection of 100 different kinds of bread. But now that he's old and doesn't remember anything about making bread, he leaves his granddaughter to run the store for him. Colette's bakery becomes threatened, though. Why is it becoming threatened? There is a chain business. Any type of store that opens up near a store will always have competition. Not compatibility, competition. Why is this? Cheaper bread. Cheaper bread. the story behind her actually be resolved? Yes, the main character knows a way to fix it. The only problem is, there is a certain somebody who gets invited to her bakery to help out. Who is this main character? Not main character, who is this person? This character is a man who is a disciple of her grandpa. The only problem is, this disciple hates her grandpa and does something to her grandpa. What exactly that is, I can't say. Why I can't say? Literally because that's all I can basically translate and get off of this game. I'm giving you guys information, but I don't know every single information out there in the world. I'm sorry. But I'm giving you the best information I can give to you guys that I was able to collect. So at least I hope this does count. And I hope for that one guy who wanted this. I do hope this stuff actually does work for you. You did say you want 10 seconds, but you wanted info, so why not give you some good info? And now, for the ultimate cuteness. The ultimate Star Maiden. Star Maiden, Pisces. Yazuya. Even though you're the most cutest, adorable girl in this game, besides Sue and Colette, you have a very hard name to say. It's like Yazua, Yuhu. It's literally Yuzuha. That's her name. Like Yuzuha, or something. Her name is hard to say, but a little bit of story about her kind of makes sense. She's a shy, antisocial girl who likes to draw and paint. She rarely leaves her room, which we actually have seen, and only goes to school because the Mikus are requested to. Mikus being like the younger grade people. She's always scared. She has literally been scared her whole entire life of being called a weirdo and causing trouble to people. Now, one good side. The main character in this game. She views him as an older brother. That's one good thing. That is a good thing. That's very nice. Here's the bad part. During her life when she was growing up, her parents were always fighting, so she moved away from them to live separately, afraid of being a burden to them. In reality, her antisocial behavior and tendency to sleep a lot caused a rare disease to take control of her life. Victims will constantly feel sleepy, but sleeping is harmful to them and will shorten their lifespan. Often, the people with this disease will die in their sleep. And there is no known cure for this disease. Yuzua knows she won't live long, so she never got close to anyone. So, Yuzuho is literally living her whole entire life in fear. She does not want to get close to anybody. Nobody. She does not want to get close to anybody at all. Because she knows that if she gets too close to somebody, They will grieve for her. She does not want to be a burden to anybody. And with the disease slowly going through her, she is slowly dying. Every time she sleeps, there is a small % chance that she will die one day. Now I kind of feel bad for making you guys feel all that. I was so happy. I was really happy at the start of it. It was all good. But as you can see, it kind of went down. Like, Aries was the start. Tart. Yeah, she was a tart. Aries was the top, and it started going down. Just going, alright, cool. No. Like, alright, cool. Alright, cool, alright, it's normal, cute, alright. Sad. Now I feel bad. I feel bad now. Pisces. She's so adorable, though. But yes, everybody, this has been Conception, Give Birth to My Child, or Have My Child, and we were looking at the database. We decided to take a look at the heroines. We might take a look at the children, maybe the player, the Gaston mode, and the other stuff that they have on here. But literally, I think we're done for right now. So I will basically see you guys. I will see you guys soon. Well, literally, you guys are going to be seeing me pretty soon. You'll see me every Tuesday and Thursday. So have fun.